right, let's see what's happening in the world of business. And global markets are edging higher, with investors in Europe encouraged by moves from some countries in the region to restart parts of their economies. Some construction and manufacturing sites have resumed in Spain and Italy, as we've mentioned, and that has allowed some businesses to open their doors to the public once again. The number of new coronavirus infections and daily deaths have declined in both countries, which have been among the hardest hit from the outbreak. Now, for more on this, let's go to Stephen Innes, who's in Bangkok, and he is the Chief Global Market Strategist at the online currency trading AxiCorp. Thanks so much for joining us here on TRT World. So what are investors thinking? How are they reacting to the news coming from Italy and Spain?
It's actually quite encouraging, believe it or not, although, the overall spectrum is quite dreary. What seems to be going on here is the markets are taking a more reassuring view that the lockdown strategies are working, and this suggests that we could be moving into unlockdown strategies quite soon, although I think there's not really a rush to judgment here by governments. I think they want to make sure that they've got the proper trace and track methodologies in place before they really let people get back to work in a big way. I'm sure they're going to graduate it in, but I don't think they're in a big rush right now.
And what can you tell us about oil prices? They're still struggling.
Yeah, they really are. The OPEC deal was rather underwhelming. It came in below what last Thursday's prospectus was. Markets were a little bit disappointed. I think, however, the major narrative here is on the demand side. There's a lot of uncertainty as to how April's going to pan out in the demand side. Mind you, there's a huge speculative guessing game going on here. Is it going to be 20 million barrels per day devastation, or is it going to be 30 million barrels per day devastation? Nobody really knows. And I think this is keeping the market guessing and probably keeping the bulls at bay right now.
All right. Stephen Innes, thank you very much for joining us here on the News Hour.